I'm Bill Bunch, Executive Director and Senior Attorney at Save Our Springs Alliance. So great to see everybody here from all walks of life for a broad base of our community. The very first federal lawsuit I filed in my more than 30-year career was suing TxDOT over the outer loop that was proposed around Austin. We won that case in the district court, and then the Fifth Circuit reversed and threw it out. But the worst parts of that outer loop have never been built. And that's because we had the community behind us. The only way the law works is when the community demands that it works. And it's up to y'all to stay involved, just like Ms. Israel just said. They will tell you, we're at a tipping point. Our planet's at a tipping point. Our community is at a tipping point. And we have to fight this to the bitter end. I'm so excited to see Council Members Qadri, Velasquez, and Ellis here today. But we need the rest of the City Council and Mayor Watson with us. We need Judge Andy Brown and the entire Travis County Commissioners Court with us. And it's a great day here on the grounds of Sanchez Elementary School. We need the Austin School Board with us. And we need their names as co-plaintiffs with the community when we file that lawsuit in federal court. And they are reluctant to do that. They are going to tell you their hands are tied, that TxDOT gets to be the investigator, the lawyer, the judge, and the jury in deciding that this is the right thing to do. And that is not the law. That is not the law. The U.S. Department of Transportation can step in and tell TxDOT they did it wrong. They can stop this project and demand that we have honest studies. They did that in Houston. And the Biden administration and Secretary Buttigieg specifically have told us that climate is important. They've told us they know that when these interstates were built through central cities, that communities of color were literally destroyed, and that they need to set that right. And if they sit on the sideline, they're letting it become insult to injury, far greater injury. But what divides us the most is bringing us together. And that's where we have to fight to make sure that this project is put on hold and we find a better solution. Rider does not work. That is science now, and it wasn't a few years ago. We know it now as science, not something else. Rider means more air pollution, violating the Clean Air Act, and exposing the most vulnerable people in our community, the patients in the hospitals that are here right next to I-35, will suffer the greatest. Wider means a hotter climate, a more dangerous climate for the planet and for the core of our city. TxDOT ignored that, and in fact claims that it will do a better job for us. But we know that wider means more traffic and more air pollution. Wider means more water pollution and a Clean Water Act violation. They want to dig a giant tunnel to collect the stormwater, pipe it all the way down Cesar Chavez into the river just below Longhorn Dam, where we have historically underprivileged communities. We have a nature preserve. We have bald eagles nesting right down there. And there's communities downriver that need that water to be clean, not polluted. And we need integrity on the cost and economic side. That $4.5 billion you keep reading will be $10 billion, probably before the first shovel is turned. So I encourage you, please stand with us to demand that the City Council and Mayor Watson, the Travis County and the Austin School Board join with us in fighting in court, but also demanding that the Biden administration step up, take control of this project, and do what they say they want to do. It's time for them to walk the talk. It takes a dual effort. We cannot blame this slow-moving disaster on Donald Trump. And we can't just blame it on Greg Abbott. We have to have our local leaders, our state officials, our federal officials standing with us and demanding something better for our children and for ourselves and for the entire planet. Thank you.